Okay. Hi, guys. I made it in by the skin of my teeth this evening. How are you all doing? I see people were out waiting. I'm going to get myself a pencil. Hi, Paula. Hi, Cindy, Bonnie, Sandy, Sherry. Wow, look at all you guys in here early tonight chatting. Thank you. That's awesome. I see 8 people, 10 people in here already. Wow. I am not. Oh, now it's going to pop up. I'm going to have to redo my chat to get it back to live. So, hi, Carol. How are you doing tonight? Leanne? Thank you. See, that's what I was going to wear yesterday, and I forgot to put them back on. They're kind of fun. They're really lightweight. They're quite festive, except my coat comes up to here, and I keep getting pushed around. They're kind of annoying with the coat because it's so cold still. What, 26 degrees when I got home? And thank you, Andrea. The guy at the gas station when I got a drink today, she's like, "Oh, I like your earrings." I said, "Thank you." They're a little annoying, but I'm festive. Dang it. So yeah, they're kind of fun. I don't wear any, but they are super lightweight. So that's why I wanted to wear them and bring a little bit of Christmas cheer. They're nice and warm and fuzzy too. So how is everyone? Third night of the 12 days of Christmas. So we only have 10 days till Christmas, 10 whole days till Christmas. That's amazing. I have pulled jewelry for tonight. So there's going to be a little bit of noise because I'm pulling a few things out. I basically just kept putting it all in the same place. So I'd have it for doing, well, excuse me, a fun jewelry night all together. So yeah. The other thing is I've used these for making little gnomes. I put little hats on them and put little ears on them so they look like little gnome earrings. So I've done that in the past too, but they're super fun. Way better than real snowballs because they're not cold. So right, thanks Denise. Happy third night. How are you feeling? I know I checked in with you a little earlier, Miss Paula. How are you feeling tonight? Hi Delaney, welcome. Well, that's an odd bag. I think that's a randomness bag. Broken things. So I am a little bit screeching in here tonight. I had my lodge meeting at the Sons of Norway. Good. Sore but good. Okay. Good to hear. And normally my meeting will go sometimes till 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I was like, I got to go right away, guys. So that's why I'm set it for a little bit later to start so I could hope to get here as soon as possible. And I came in, went to the bathroom, gave Jeff a hug because I hadn't seen him all day. He's home. Hi, Suze. Welcome. And, you know, here we are, starting right up. So I have been putting aside jewelry for a long time. Just keep putting it in the same pile. I don't even know what's in here. I haven't looked at it for quite a while. So I have a lot of pins and I think there's some earrings and necklaces, but just as I've found fun things, I've just picked them up and then put them in one spot so I'd have them for doing this sale. So I'm not sure how much organizing I need to do, or we can just jump right into it. So yes, Miss Paula finally got her box from me. That was awesome. I went to check it. I'm like, oh, it was delivered. I have to ask her, make sure she got it. So everybody's saying hello. Love having everyone to be able to hang out in the chat. We got some uniqueness going on, guys. You just never know what's going to come out of this bag, looks like tonight. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Yeah, I kind of figured that, Paula. I didn't ask all the questions like, did you open it? What did you think? Did you remember what was in there? But I kind of knew that the way I crammed that bag full, I kind of figured there were some things that would be a surprise in there for you. There's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. So I made a little potluck item, brought it home. I'm like, here you go. Here's your, not his dessert, but it's kind of like hors d'oeuvres after dinner for him. So some of it you remembered. Good. I just was hoping that so if people don't know, Paul and I have been planning to meet up for quite a while. We were going to meet up this summer, and that got thwarted because she got sick and didn't end up traveling. So I've had a few things just being held for her for a while, and I tried to cram as many things as possible into that box. And I believe, right, Bonnie? I believe it was approximately, it was just under 10 pounds that I sent. So I tried to put in anything seasonal as much as possible into there. So is Mom here? Hi, Ma. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Well, I'm taking a few things out. I have some randomness ready to go. I think how this is going to work tonight is they're going to be a quick claim that can turn into a offer. So basically, what that means is if only one person puts in the price, we will just count it down. But if more than one person puts in the price, then they can decide whether they want to increase their offer for the item. Yeah. Mom's probably going to fall asleep in her chair tonight. That's what it sounds like. She's been doing a lot of Christmas gatherings this week, so it takes it out of you. Plus that cold we had. It will be a little bit warmer tomorrow, hopefully in the 40s tomorrow. That would be really nice. So, but Miss Paula, as always, I ask you, are you up for moderating this evening? You're going to stay awake longer than Ma tonight? And then if you have any questions, please throw them in the chat. Love to. Wonderful. Thank you. I am Becky from Vintage Viking Treasures. I so love having you guys here to be in the community, to be in the chat, to be in the sales. It has been an amazing experience to be on YouTube on my own channel doing sales for over a year now. This is my 12 Days of Christmas is in celebration of that, being here 1 year, and also in celebrating my 1,000 subs. So that is awesome. We'll be invoicing every night. I'm keeping open boxes so that everything through the 12 days of Christmas can be shipped out at one time, which will be several days after Christmas. I will get shipping invoices out to everyone so that I have some time for the holidays, and then I will start weighing and measuring and making sure that I know what kind of a box things can fit into. So I'm asking that people pay invoices as we go, just otherwise, so it keeps my memory fresh, your memory fresh of what you purchased each night. And then I have basically a working list through which I will be putting in your boxes to make sure. I already have a whole bin set up ready. I'm putting people's items in as we go, so I don't have a large amount of organizing to reorganize it by names when we get to the end. And thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. Oh, and what is even more fun tonight is, and throughout the 12 days of Christmas, is I have 2 giveaways every night. And the way you get entered in the drawing is to make a purchase. And So that means a total of 24 things that I'm giving away through the 12 days of Christmas. And then everybody is entered in the grand prize drawing at the end of the last night for free shipping of your 12 days of Christmas box. So I know it sounds like I feel like a broken record, but if there's anybody new who's been in the chat, I want to make sure that I'm covering it again. You ever get fountain pens? Not usually, Denise. If you have something in particular that you want me to keep an eye out for, you might need to send me a picture in an email or something like that too. So, anyone have any questions? How are we on the situation where an item can turn into an offer up? So let me do a quick example. So if I'm going to start a pin like this swirly 80s gold pin, if we started at $2, and if say Paula and Jeff each put $2 in, then whoever is the second one to come in would then need to decide whether they want to be 3 or out, or higher or out. And then they just let us know, and Paula can count us down and tell us who the claimer is and at what price it ends at. And hopefully that will help us kind of keep moving along, because then if an item only has one person who wants it, it goes for the start price. And then that should help eliminate some of the, if you want to put it in an offer and you have a slower internet, then you have a chance at it. Hi, Trisha. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. You guys were just on a roll today. I was watching and listening and laughing. I got up early and also caught some of Trisha with Helen and Jen this morning, and then I was doing shipping and invoicing this afternoon. So they had some fun laughs this morning. It was kind of hilarious. So, all right. Everybody saying hi to Trisha. Okay, did I describe that? Hopefully how the offer or how a straight sale turns into an offer well enough, I hope. So, okay. Yes, and please remember to give thumbs up. I mean, it's that weird algorithm stuff that YouTube does, and it just helps all the videos to be seen. And make sure you have your subscription checked off and the bell checked off so you get notifications for when I'm going live and post videos. So I think without further ado, are we ready? We got 37 people in the room. We're only 15 minutes in. I don't feel too far behind, which is awesome, because I was hoping I was going to get here and the meeting wouldn't run too long. I have all sorts of stuff. Currently, what's in front of me mostly looks like pins. But if there's other things that people are interested in, I will also try and get a variety out of the bag, out of the magic jewelry bag. All right. Okay. Well, just randomly pick one and let's see what we got. Oh, well, this is kind of cool. I did get out my black light to make sure that we can look at stuff. And just in case we have some glowy things this evening. So, Miss Paula, I would like to just do, I think when I did the pins on a trip, I think I started everything at $3. So I think that's generally a pretty good starting place. So this one looks like a menorah. It has blue stones, all except for that center one that has a gold amber look to it. It's a silver tone pin. It is about that big. My ruler out here a little bit further. It is 2¼ inches by 2 inches tall. And we need cheaters just in case. Oh no, there they are. just in case there's something. Oh, and there is something written on this one. It has the rollover clasp on the back, and it says AB with a copyright. If we can get that to focus for us. Right there. Might be AS. And then the copyright circle. All right. Yes, make sure you're in live chat. Refresh often. Right here in the corner of your video screen, if you touch it and it's got a red dot and says live, that means you're caught up on the video. If there is numbers ahead of it, it means you are trailing behind. So make sure that you are as caught up as possible. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Good to see you again tonight. Thank you for joining us. And so, all right. Thank you, Lori. Tried to remember to leave them on tonight. So we have a little festive with our jewelry night to have a little bit of fun with those. So, okay. I'll give it a little bit while I look for another one. If something comes in, then we'll revisit it. There's so many to choose from. Some crazy ones. I have some Christmas ones, but since things are going to be going out before Christmas, you guys let me know. $3 for the Santa with 2 little bells hanging off of his wavy hat. It is a just a little tension hook on the back for the pin. I'm going to keep these on a lot tonight, I think. There's no marks on the back of this one. Now, Paula's a trooper. I think she got some, hopefully she got some extra rest today, because you sure do need it. And if, obviously, if we don't want any holiday ones, I will put them aside and we will just move on to something a little less seasonal. Okay. Oh, I see Nancy Kell at 3. That would be in the sky. I'm going to need my sticky notes out. Hello, Vintage55. How are you doing tonight? No, you don't need to register, but if you do purchase from me, just make sure you send me your information here at vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com. I do need your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal, email, and your zip code for shipping estimates. And okay, sure, we can do that. So we can we can call the one for Nancy for the Santa pin. Oh, this is what I want. Make sure we have stuff out for our drawing tonight. I'm going to stick some Post-its out ready for that. And then, Paula, we can also, since Vintage 55 was the only one interested in the menorah, we can call that one for Vintage 55 in the chat as well, so we have record of it. Yes, and welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay. Here we go. So we have Vintage 55 on the menorah. Thank you very much. Again, we're going to put tape on everything, so hopefully we won't lose any sticky notes tonight. And Vintage 55 entered in the drawing, and Nancy Kell for the Santa. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey there, Geneva. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. You guys staying warm up there in the frigid Northwest? Oh, that's not going to like me, is it? $3. Got it. More tape is necessary. Okay. Think we're all organized now. Okay, here's the next one. Jumped right out of my hand. It is a little cameo. I do not know what it is made out of other than it looks like an acrylic. And then it looks like it has been glued to this back that has the little safety rollover for the pin. She has, let's bring her in. Really great detail on her hair, and then the rose like right on the top of her outfit. And I will give you some dimensions. 1.5 inches tall by 1 inch and 1/8 wide. Oh, you're supposed to get some more? That's no fun. Yeah, you guys are getting hammered up north. She's got the same roses on her, like on her dress line as she does in her hair. There we go. Super cute. And there is, it looks like it's a plastic because there's a little bit of a piece of it there that wasn't totally trimmed off. So $3 start on any of the pins or pieces of jewelry tonight. And they can automatically turn into an offer if more than one person is interested in them. Okay. Okay, Cindy, I see Cindy and Delaney are both interested in. Delaney is going up to 4. I'll bring it back up here for you to see it. Black background. Cameo. Got it. So Cindy, do you want to be 5 or higher? Or would you like to be out? Cindy is out. Thank you so much. And Paula's counting it down. I have it written down. And I have Delaney in the drawing. Thank you. This one is a little bit newer piece. It is a heart made out of hearts. It has like the tie tack back and clasp, I guess, for the lack of a better word. It is a gold tone pin. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Let's see. I do not see any marks on this one. So this one is good for something if you want to put it on something with a little bit more depth because you're not worried about that pin coming back through to the back. You just snap in that tie tack back on. Looks a little filigree style to me. And it is all little hearts creating that big heart. So that's kind of pretty. I do like the hearts. All right. I'm going to try and organize a few as we're sitting here. Those were all those. Oops, sorry. All right, we have Carol, Glowy Girl in at 3. Thank you. Wait a little bit on that lag. And looks like we can count it down for her, please, Paula. I will mark it here. Look at us. We have a system and everything. This is working pretty great. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Carol. I was thinking there is a few other holiday ones on this in this bag. Look, Christmas pins. How organized of me. This is a Hallmark little one. Hallmark Cards Incorporated. It's a little drummer boy. They're plastic or resin pins. Just has the little tension clasp on it. Look at you. Okay, what am I looking at you for, Paula? What am I looking at? Oh, look at you because I'm organized. I'm like, what did I do? What did I read? I got you. Well, I mean, we'll get it. We'll have it totally down pat for how to do this for all by myself. And then the 12 days will be over. But thank you so much. So he is about this big. One of the Hallmark little characters, almost 3/4 inches tall, and at his widest, almost 1.5 because his hat and his like little drumming hand sticks out there. He's pretty cute. But, ooh, gotta come back slower so it will focus as we go. Thank you, Vintage55. I appreciate it. Sounds wonderful. I will not be able to look at it because my email is on the same device that I use to stream. So I will, as long as it doesn't bounce back to you, we should be good. So, all right, I'll put him to the side. That one's just a plain old Santa. This one's not necessarily totally holidays, but he's quite winter festive. The little panda with his winter hat and rhinestone scarf. Black and white enamel, gold tone on his sled runners. And he has a safety clasp rollover on the back. It's hard to see because it's like camouflage, the gold on gold on the back. Let's see. Let's get it in there. And my fingers are. It's a little bit tight turning this around, but it does get it on there and turn it. But it's snug. You have to make sure it gets in there. I'm not seeing any mark on the back. He is about yay big. Thanks to Trisha, that is a new official term. 2 inches by about 1.5 inches at its widest point. All right, I see Paula at 3 and Sandy is on the backup. Thank you so much. All right, we can count it down if there's no one in there. Snug as a panda in skates. That's right. All right. And count it down, please, Miss Sandy. I appreciate it. Any palm trees? Well, that's an interesting one. Let's see. With lights, I'm assuming kind of a Christmassy kind of thing. I'll look at the Christmas super fast. I don't see palm trees. I see Christmas trees. So, all right. Yeah, I don't see any palm trees, at least in the bag that said Christmas pins. So, he goes with this one. That one will need to be repaired. He fell off. All right, I have an angel pin. I had offered some of these from this grouping before. Someone must have made a whole bunch of them as a crafter. And they have the tie tack back, which is glued on right there. We have the filigree wings and body, and then the curly Q on top with a bow. Looks like a faux pearl half sphere bead for the head, and then that little metal, like a darker tone highlighted for the halo. Uh-oh. That's funny, Sandy. All right. Tape measured on the side. Oh, yeah, that would be lovely addition, wouldn't it? I think we should just get it installed instead. So this is a $3 start. It has gold, silver, and bronze metal colorway of the different things that were put together for this angel. Lori is in at 3. Thank you, Lori. Uh-oh, somebody lost. Oh, no, we didn't lose a pearl. Awesome. But I lost my pencil. There they are. They're both over there on the giveaway side. Lori is in at 3. Blue. This is an angel. Thank you, Lori. Wonderful. Thank you, Paula. How about a carousel horse? This looks like brass tone metal. Oh, that's kind of cool, Leanne. And then they've painted it to look kind of like the carnival horse, the different colors. So you can see the back looks like a pewter kind of hot metal, I would guess, with the rollover clasp on it. So let's try that. It does have a mark right there at his head, but I can't read it. It looks like some sort of a script, couple letters. So I don't know who that is. I have seen several like dress forms that people have used to put brooches all over, and then sometimes they put like a jean jacket on the dress form. Also, I've seen like a giant teddy bear, a stuffed animal that they put a t-shirt on, and then they pinned all the pins on it for a display. 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches is the carousel horse. I see Paula. At 3. And right? Fancy meeting you here tonight. Oh, yes. And that's true too with like all the jewelry things, like making a jewelry tree and such. Thank you, Carol. So we can count that down. If either Carol is on it already and Sandy's right behind her. So I know both of you have been willing to do backups. I appreciate it. Whoever wants to do it, I'm good with it. Or you can take turns. Paul is already in the drawing. I just appreciate all the extra help. It's really kind of fun to see who's willing to step up. What does a wrench mean? It means that they have some abilities within the chat to be able to, they can drop links in the chat. Thank you, Carol, appreciate it. And they can also help take care of blocking trolls or help take care of the bots. Anyone can report a bot if there is some activity that is not acceptable or language that's not acceptable in the chat, because I don't allow that. We just report it and get rid of it. And, you know, and they have the responsibility to not block people on accident. So But it's always good to have a few wrenches in the chat because that just helps me out, because then I'm not the only person working the chat as well as the whole StreamYard thing on the live. So, okay. This one is kind of fun. It's all rhinestones with the little dangly ones at the bottom. It almost reminded me of like a shoe clip, but it's got that rollover safety clasp on it. And so it's not that. I don't see a very particular pattern or shape to it, but it's got a lot of nice shine, a lot of great rhinestone glimmer, a lot of sparkle for the winter time, which is great. So when it's a little bit darker sooner. The last one is the hardest. Oh, right? Uh-huh. Because who did I block? Like right out the gate, guys. Was it you, Geneva? No, it was Mallory. That's who it was. It's 1.5 by 2 inches. Yes. That's right, danglies. So one of my first couple lives, I totally blocked Mallory. I don't think she's been in the chat. Oh, a jellyfish. There you go. Yet tonight, but I didn't block her once. I blocked her twice in one of my live shows. But she forgave me. I think I did it. I'm thinking it was twice. I don't think I did it a third time. We'll just remember it that way. But yeah, I was really good at it. I was thorough. So I know she was super forgiving and knew that I had done it on accident. So, and the good news is you can come back after so many seconds of being put in timeout that it's not a big deal. So, but that was part of the learning curve for, oh, I see Lori. There she is. Wow, that just popped up super fast. So the rhinestone, that was part of doing my 12 days last year, was to, drop the things and not break them, and learn what I was doing and figure it out. So I don't think I've blocked too many people since then. So that's a bonus. I mean, not on any channel, I don't. So that would make a really cool piece in some of those jewelry assemblages as well. All right, what do we have? I have lots of angels. People are interested in angels, let me know. This grouping had just a lot of angels. This is kind of fun. Let me get the tag off so we can see it. Come on now, come off of there. Yes, that is another thing that we have seen in chats over time, is people have fallen asleep and then keep entering things on accident. Yes to angels. All right. So this is a really interesting fan. It folds down. Try not to poke myself. See if I can get it to cooperate. Well, regardless, it all rotates down flat. It just is not wanting to do it right now for me while you guys are watching. And then it folds back out into these panels so you can have it like a full fan. I'm thinking with the pin the way it is, it would probably go this way, but then the building would be upside down. So I guess it goes this way. It has enameling with the green and the black and the white on the gold metal background. So this would be a start. You guys are on it. Good job, guys. And it has the rollover clasp and then the little like hook at the bottom so it looks like a fan. I'm gonna look and see if there's any mark on it. It says Spain right there on the back. Spain. So I'm assuming then that this would be some sort of a building that is recognizable from that country. So So we have all the information. It is, when it's fully out, is 2.5 inches wide by 1 3/4 inches tall. All right, Carol is out. All right, fan pin. Let's see. Paul is in at 6. Carol is in at 7. Oh no, that would be bad to walk on the keyboard. That would be a bummer. Vivian says 7. She's right behind Carol. Paul is in at 8. All right, thank you, Vivian, for letting me know you're out. Oh man. It does kind of look like a church steeple, but I'm pretty sure it looks like a, oh, I suppose it could be a cathedral. Yeah, because it has that spire right on the top. Good call there, Jeff. I thought it was interesting. I'd not seen something like this. So lots of times when I'm looking, I'm just trying to pick out things, either like a big grouping of them or individual ones that are just unique to themselves. So we have, I see Paula at 12, Carol at 13. It's all right. I need a drink. We'll let the lag catch up a little bit. Paula says 14. Carol says 15. We know what you meant there with the M. Miss Paula. Okay, Paula's going to 16. Sandy's caught up. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. It also kind of reminds me a little bit of, it's not Cloisonne, but that's what it reminds me of with the detailing, how they have added the colors to it. It is not Cloisonne, though. Carol is out. Okay. And we will count it down, please, for Paula at 16. Wow, that was a popular one. Ow. And it just poked me. Follow your pin got me. Has a little bit longer pin than the end of the safety rollover thing. Thank you, ladies, so much for your offers. I appreciate it. All right. So let's try and find another angel quick. What is that? Don't know what that is from. Oh, here. This is fun. I think this one is a little bit older because the it is metal on, right. It is a metal backing, but it is like hollow. So it's kind of like, well, it's not hollow. It's like 3D. So it's like punched in versus being a really thick piece. And then you have the cameo. Ooh, let's see if we can get it to come in. Mounted in the center. There is no marking on the back. So either this is like a put together piece, but the metal piece reminds me of something older. And then she's got a really pretty headscarf that's a pale pink color, and then around the collar of her shirt as well. It looks like they have done a little bit of coloring. Her hair is a little bit gold. And, well, it's not, yeah, metal with the cameo in the center. It does have the rollover clasp right there. So this is 2 inches by 1 inch tall. 2 inches wide and 1 inch tall. And then I'll find another, we'll find another angel, because I know there's a few of them in here. I guess there's not as many left as I thought. That one's different. All right, we'll go with this one next. See Delaney in at 6. Paula was already in the drawing. Thank you. About that big. This would be a really nice one for a collar because it almost reminds me of like that bar shape. Carol says 7, please. Is Trisha still here? I have a spider pin. You'll have to not look, Trisha, if that when it comes up. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing tonight? Oh, you've not seen a white on white cameo like that before? Because I just think it's not got a lot. Like, I don't think that they, I don't know. It looks all ivory. I'm not quite sure. So, you're welcome, Trisha. I will try. If there's anybody else who has any other aversions, please let me know. I try and give warnings on clowns and spiders. So Carol's at 9. Put out a few more sticky notes here. I see 44 in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out on my 3rd day of Christmas. I appreciate it. All right. Delaney, are you in or out? I know, Paula, but you know, I don't even like touching pages of a book that have mostly snakes. Snakes and lizards and reptiles I'm not big fans of. I really don't want to see them on the screen or on the page. So I understand where Trisha is coming from. I see Carol at 12. I wrote it here. I wrote the cameo one already. Delaney is at 13. Like I said, I did not see any markings on the back side of it. The metal looks to be older to me, but I cannot swear to you any of the age of this one. I do like kind of the watercolor highlight look of this pin. I know. I agree with you. Now, the ones like the big giant ones people put on their houses for like Halloween decorations, those ones don't bother me as much. It's the ones that make me jump and with my reflexes that I don't like. So, all right, Carol is out. We can count it down. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your offer so much. We are with Dax Delaney on this cameo. And she is already in the drawing. Attached. And put to the side. Thank you so much. All right, Trisha, here comes the spider. Avert your eyes. For anybody else who isn't interested. It is a gold tone metal, has rhinestones and that are clear and the legs and the body, and then green ones for eyes. I have no idea what kind of bug he is other than he does have 8 legs, so that makes him a spider. Kind of fun. He almost looks kind of like a beetle body because it's hollow and you can see through it. So any kind of background you put that on, you'll see through the pin. It only has the little hook right there and there's not much give, like bounce in that pin. It is a little bit loose, but that's where it hooks right there like that. So, right? That, we all have our things. I get it. He is approximately 1.5 by 1.5. But I know these are unique, and that's why I brought them. So, thank you, Paula. He is kind of cute. Oh yeah, mom went down the rabbit hole, I think. on some research. Keep leaving my pencil on this side. All right, we have Nancy at 5. Vivian was at 4. Oh, I was going to double check. No glow. No glow. A little bit of fuzz. Found the fuzzy because it lit up under the black light, but no glow at all to those rhinestones. So Vivian, if you'd let us know if you would like to be in or out. And thank you all for helping me do it this way. It sure helps it go pretty fast, and we know if you know, if somebody just turn it into an offer automatically without having to holler you want it to be an offer. So that works out well. Vivian is out. Thank you. We have Denise in at 6. Nancy's jumping the bid to 10. I mean, this doesn't bother me. I don't know why. Boy, he would be cute, like a little Miss Muffet piece too. Or with some silver strands on a collar. Super cute. Denise is out. Thank you for letting us know. And we can count it down. All right. Right. Well, you know, Nancy is already in the drawing, so we have that taken care of. Got this note name attached. Oh, I did say I was going to bring an angel. Let's do an angel after the spider. Right? Okay. Here is another one of those crafted angels. It's more silver tones. It has almost looks like a deco piece here for the body, and that almost looks like a silverware kind of handle for some arms and decorations. It's got a porcelain style rose, a half of a gold bead as the head, silver filigree for wings, and yes, a rhinestone halo. It has a tie tack back, and it is glued on and together like so. Put the tie tack back on before I poke it my eye out to show you how big it is. 2.5 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide. This one is kind of neat with the rhinestone halo. Make sure we can see that up close. Oh, and you're going to see the reflection in her head there. Make sure. Yep. The rhinestones look a little gold to pink when I put the black light on it, but I think that's just the blue light reflecting off of the back side of the rhinestones. So someone was a prolific crafter, and I was able to get a big group of her angels. Okay. That aside. So we have everybody's in there. Pencil. I need it to be attached tonight. Let's see. Silver angel. Well, it's not an armadillo. Correct. It is not. I think they did a really good job putting them together. They're quite creative. You are correct, Laura. I like your statement. Sandy's scared of angels. We all need a little angel on our shoulder occasionally. I often need angels in my car. They have saved me a few times, I believe. Vivian was at 7. Sherry's at 8. When Kari went to Italy, my daughter Kari, she brought me back this 3D heart. It had like filigree open work. And when you shake it, it rang like a bell. And she said, I don't know if it's silverware because most of it is a really lightweight metal. and it's quite thin. So it's possible, but it's still pretty lightweight for that. Vivian is out. So I guess the local thing was that you hang it on a doorway or something like that. And every time it rings the angels to protect you. And I hung that in my car because that is where I definitely need the protection angels for sure. All right, Vivian is out. Sherry is at 8. And we're counting it down. Oh, neat, Sandy. So does my mother-in-law. Occasionally she has gotten a little bit like, okay, that's enough for a while. But she has collected angels for quite a while. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Vivian, for your offers. And we have Sherry in the drawing. So this one is a little bit different. I have not seen one like this before. I'm going to go from angels to a dragon. And he's got a little drop hanging here, which is like a rhinestone or a see-through bead crystal. It's not like faceted. It's faceted, but it doesn't have any like iridization or like Swarovski. I think it is just a little bit, just a clear glass or plastic crystal. It has a rollover pin closure right there. And let's see if there is any marking on him. I am not seeing any marking, but he is also detailed on the back side. You can see he's got texture on his tail and his head, and then you can also see his claws from that side. I think he's holding it in his mouth. Technically, I mean, it's right under his nose, but his tongue's sticking out. I think he's supposed to be like holding it in his mouth. Oh, and look at that. He's got rhinestones along his back. Oh, he might be missing one. But there we go. He is 2 inches by 1 inch. Looks like he needs a doctor. All right. Dragon. We have Sherry in at 3. So about this big. I thought he was a cute little guy. Kind of goes along with trolls and stuff. And Nisa and gnomes and all that magical creatures. So we can count it down for Sherry. Thank you, Paula. We have Sherry in the drawing already. I'm going to put a few more sticky notes out. Or waiting for that one to finish counting down. And just a reminder, I'm putting all purchasers in the drawing for 2 giveaways tonight. And that's what I'm keeping track of over here. Because we learned the other night that it's much better to do it as we go along. So you're scared of things hanging out your nose. Well, you know, I do not have my nose pierced for a reason. But hey, my other daughter does. So, hi, Helen. How are you doing tonight? You guys had so much fun this morning. Good to see you. Okay, this is one of those mid-mod metal pins that has silver metalway on the back and then has a green to a, I would say, orange colorway on the front. It has 2 rows of petals, and so they kind of can shift. They can go like lined up behind each other, or they can shift to, let's see if we can get it. Fingers work like that, offset. It has the rollover clasp on the back. It is 2.5 inches across. And I do not see any markings on the back. Oh, and it's a gold metal way. It looks silver with the reflection of the screen, but it is gold. And that is what it looks like. And of course, these are the kind of pins that everybody likes to collect and put in those little metal flower frogs. So there is that as well. Other ways to collect them and display them, but I know that's one of the ways. My fingers are tired tonight and it doesn't want to twist again. There we go. That will be offset. So let's see, green and orange flower. And Paula's counting us down. We have Carol in at 3. Thank you, Carol. That's a good deal. Last call. Sold. Thank you, Paula. And I will put Carolyn over here for the drawing. Okay. Oh, sorry. Somebody's talking about me. My nose is itching. Another angel. This one is a gold colorway. A lot of filigree going on here between her dress and her wings. Looks like little shells for her arms. And then a big Aurora Borealis rhinestone for her head and then rhinestones around that. And then a gold kind of carved design for the halo. Again on the tie tack back. Now this one has a little bit more glue. Here you can see it right down here, but it doesn't show from the front. It is 2¼ inches tall, 1.5 inches wide. And boy, that Aurora Borealis rhinestone sure picks up all the light. It's definitely all gold colorway. She has a uni eye. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of what it looks like too. It's her head. She's just so sparkly. Oh yeah. This would make a great one for a tree topper if you did an assemblage with other old Christmas, with other jewelry. I just can't keep a pencil over here. All right, gold angel. Definitely Sandy, better than a unibrow. We have Vivian in at 3. And we can count it down, please. Hi, Steph. How are you doing tonight? Steph saying hi to the chat. Welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out. There we go. Got it. Yeah. Those aren't fun. I agree. Counting it down. We're doing pretty good on the 3rd day of 12 days of Christmas here tonight. And hope you're feeling better. So I know you've been on a few times. So, Steph is your real name. Yes. It gets confusing. Even different names for all different things. So thank you, Vivian. All right. This one is an apple. Has all different kinds of stones, rhinestone, faceted ones, rhinestone looking, and all the green tones. I don't know if I take it off this yellow, if it would look any better. The background is a gold metal. That's right. All the stuffs unite. Sorry, Steph, I didn't see how you were feeling. Has a rollover safety clasp. Okay, come on, turn. There we go. Let me look and see if what kind of marking we have here. Either an LC or an IC in the middle. Who would that be? Is that Coventry? I see Carolyn at 3. Well, that is a good question, Sandy. I'm going to kind of have you be your own judge, because here's what it looks like under my black light. I got this new black light so it doesn't blow things out. Oh, good stuff. So it does have some lighting up, but I think, I mean, it's hard to tell whether they're really fluorescing or if it's just like the background of them. So you kind of be your own judge. This has a lot wider. So here, let's see if I can do it more specifically. Do it on one at a time. It still kind of blows it out. I think it glows. It's got some interesting look to it. I mean, it's an apple. I'm not thinking, you know, poison apple or anything, but I think it glows. I can use my older one too, because when I got this, yeah, it glows. This is what I used when I got it, and it definitely reacts and fluoresces. So I do like this new black light because it spreads out the beam, so it's not as pointed, and then it doesn't blow it out as much on the, and it doesn't, I shoot it in my eye, it doesn't blind me. So, oh, would that be Laura Coventry? Would that be what that mark is? I'm not familiar with her mark. So, oh, let's give you some dimensions. 1 3/4 inches wide and almost 2 inches tall. There are some regular, I mean, they look like, so the big stones seem to be what is really reacting to the black light. These smaller rhinestones in it are not. But here, let's try this. Does that give it enough detail? So, okie dokie. Say green stone apple. Carol is out. Thank you, Carol. Paula is in at 12. Mom is out. So were those the 3 that were in? Looks like we can count it down. Thank you, Sandy. And we're calling it for Paula. And she is already entered in the drawing. Hi, Marianne. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. I see 51 in the chat. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Please remember to give me those thumbs up on the video for the algorithm. And thanks for being here and hanging out and chatting with everybody tonight. Next up is an octopus. He has pearls between his legs, between his toes, and it looks like he's got some rhinestone. It is a gold tone pin. Has the tie tack back. And there's a mark, but I can't read it. So I'm going to take off the back and see if I can get it up there. It's in that little oval. I don't know if it's readable. Right there. Oh, there you go, Jeff. Thanks. And I mean, of course, pearls fluoresce because, you know, it's like wearing a white t-shirt to the roller rink. So, you know, obviously pearls fluoresce under a black light. So I see 11 circles. Suze is in at 3. Thank you very much. He is 1.5 inches wide and almost 2 inches tall. No worries, Sherry. Thanks for finding us back. Jumping back in. Yes, pencil. Got it. Okay. We can start counting it down. Thank you, Polly. Paula. Oh my goodness. Wowzers. I haven't done that one before. I'm going to put my blanket on my toes. The rest of me is fine, but my feet are cold tonight for some reason. And my OOZ. Got it. My cookie cutter tub is attacking me over here. Yeah. Paul, Polly, Paula, you know, all good. Thank you, Suze. I'm going to put you in the drawing. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see. This one is kind of different. It's like reminds me of a mandala where the pattern is repeating all the way around. It has blue colored rhinestones and like satin. The lighter ones have like a satin finish. It's a gold tone pin. Here's the back. It has like hearts. It also looks kind of like a snowflake. Has the rollover safety clasp right there. It is almost 2 inches across. It does not glow. I have tried many times to make this one glow, but it does not. I think it also, I really like the look of it as a snowflake, but I suppose you can also go into spring with it as a floral. And in terms of marks, I do not see anything on the backside. But it's several layers. So it's kind of a 3D look where every other one of these is further back, and then these are in front of that, and then those ovals are in front of that, and then the rhinestone on top. All right. Go blue, rhinestone, snowflake. All right, we have Deanne at 12. Thank you, everyone. About yay big. Counting it down. Want to put an E at the end of your name every time. And we are sold. Thank you so much. That was a quick one, guys. And Deanne, I have you in the drawing. To attach this on. Oh, come on. Don't fold over. Cooperate. Cooperate. These are holiday, not necessarily just Christmas. They are little candy cane earrings. They have a gold tone back, and they look like, let's see if we can get them. They look like little hearts that make, I can't hold them still, sorry guys, that make up the candy canes. So it looks like a little enamel, white and red in each one of them to give the stripes looking. Here's what the posts look like on the back as the little plastic piece to help hold it on so it doesn't lose its backer. Each candy cane is almost an inch tall and about a ½ inch wide. You could almost wear them as a pin. It would make a little candy cane heart. They are this big. Yeah, I like that blue, the blue colorway. Really pretty. I see Vivian at 3. Candy cane earrings. Awesome. Could almost wear those in my second one up. They feel pretty lightweight as well. Counting it down. Thank you, Paula. And Vivian is in the drawing already. Got that taken care of. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into my bag and see what else we can pull out. Because, oh, this is different. I'm just going to keep trying to rip things open with my hands that don't like me right now. Just use the scissors to be easier. This is a little teacup charm. It has a gold tone metal background, and then white like enamel or painting to give the stripes and the color of the saucer. It has a little jump ring attached to it already, and there's the handle to the cup. So it'd be cute on a necklace. It is 7/8 inch across and 1/2 inch tall. You have somebody who really likes tea or coffee. Would be a fun. You can make a little ornament or a tassel on like a bookmark. I know. I just keep socking it away to bring it out for you all. I'm not going under the desk though, like some people do. So I know. A bracelet charm? Yep, that'd be a great idea as well. Well, maybe even I don't know, it might be too heavy. You might need a heavier weight something here, but you could maybe even make it into a keychain as well. But I think it's probably more of a bracelet charm or a necklace pendant. It is just little. Okay, teacup charm. And I believe do we have somebody in on that? Or am I just looking back and didn't see it? I have to be prepared. I've been thinking about doing my 12 days of Christmas for probably close to 6 months. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough things that we could do some fast and small items to fill up the days to be able to do it. Okay, we'll set this one aside. And I gotta bring it for sure. Oh, where did I have? I had this one in front of me that I was gonna do. This is a little owl pin. 2 little owls sitting on a branch with the open, could be a moon circle scene behind them. It is, were you in, Vivian? I had you in for, I thought I saw something, but then it missed it. I don't see it. We had you counted down for the candy canes, earrings. And then, yeah, Vivian, if you want to be in for the teacup charm, then we will put you down and Paula will count it down for us. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Paula. That was strange because I thought I saw something come through and it might just have I don't know what it did. Anyway, we got it now. Back to the little owls. They are, thanks for speaking up. I appreciate it because I thought I saw something too. They are a gold tone. And it is a tie tack style back. Let's see if there's anything on the back. Oh yeah, there is. Can we read that? Oh, it's Avon. Okay, let's see if I can get it in the right direction for you guys. It's on the smaller owl, and it says Avon. I think I held it up wrong. Now I'm trying to look at it without my glasses. I think I need some stronger cheaters. I saw it. It's one of those directions. If I hold it upside down, it'll look funny. So we'll go this way. You're behind there. There we go. I think that's what I read. Yes, I definitely read that. I'm going to put it back on this card. It shows it off a little bit better because it is such a small tin. It is approximately 1 inch by like 7/8. So it's a little bit wider this way than it is from top to bottom. And you guys are already on it. Owls are going to, we have a Sherry in at 9. And we are sold. Thank you very much. And Sherry's already in the drawing. Awesome. This is going pretty good. What do you guys think? How do you like doing it this way? Silver filigree turtle. So each one of those spots on his shell is filled in with a little bit of a wire kind of design. And here's what he looks like on the back. It's going really good, I think. You guys have picked it up really quickly. It has the little, just a slide in where the pin sits in. It's a little bit, it might need a little bit, it feels a little bit bent. It's not just sliding right in there. So it might need a little bit of pliers to pull that up just a smidge. Oh, there's Mom in at 4. You like it? Good, Sherry. Appreciate it. And Vivian as well. Wonderful. Thank you, guys. I do not see a mark on the backside. But look at his little tail. It might be more like a tortoise. Definitely not a sea turtle. And oh, he's a little guy. 1¼ inches long by like 7/8 wide. He would actually be really interesting if you could convert somehow to making that into a pendant or a necklace as well. It's very lightweight. Okay. So Geneva was in and Mom came in. And we are going once. So turtle, 4. Last call, a snapping turtle. He could be. He's being very nice to me, so that's good. And that on there, and we are sold. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Geneva. There. Let's see. Mom is not in the drawing yet. Got it. I have another angel. Surprise, surprise. This one is a little bit different. It is obviously a mass produced. And she has rhinestones in her halo, pink and clear. Let's see if I'm missing any. One, yeah, there might be one missing. Looks like a clear one. She's a gold tone metal. I do not see any marks on the back. She has a rollover safety clasp right there. So she kind of looks like a fairy godmother-ish as well. The good news is where that one is missing right there, it is a clear one, so you're not missing a pink. Are you? Oh, let me poke myself in the eye. I don't know. I think it's missing a pink one too. Yeah, it's missing 2 rhinestones on her halo. So 1 pink and 1 clear. There we go, because it was every other. So you guys let me know if you still want to be in with the missing rhinestones. She is 1.5 inches by about 1.5, because the wing to the star is about the same depth. So please know she is as is. I'm sure you can get replacement rhinestones, but I have not investigated how to do that. So I guess Sherry was in at 3 first, and then I see Vivian. Paul, I think Sherry was up there a little bit higher. Or whichever, what that was. Vivian is out. That's right. She's flying so fast she lost her rhinestones. Okay. Sherry, are you good at 4? Let's see. Sherry is at 3. So yeah, there we go. Got it. And we can count it down. I have these longer sticky notes from the dollar store, and the farther out you go from the sticky, the harder it is to write. They like start wiggling and moving. It's kind of funny. All right. Thank you, Sherry. And Sherry is in the drawing already. Awesome songs. How about another one of these? This is vintage mid-mod hot pink flower, 2-tone green leaves, and a gold tone stem. Here is the back. I know it is older because of that Y shape on the pin. It also has the rollover clasp right there. It does move a little bit. It rotates where the stem is attached to the flower, but it's not. It just wiggles. It's not broken. Doesn't come off. It is a whopping 4 inches from top to bottom and about 3 inches wide. I mean, this is a big one. It has the multiple layers, 3D look to the petals, and then like the little stems in the middle. It has where it looks kind of white, or where the metal is coming through, that's kind of like how they have highlighted the edges to show the petals. I don't think it's, well, there's a little bit of paint wear on the ends of the tips, but most of it looks kind of like a highlight, since it is pretty much consistent throughout on that. But it is vintage, so it is as is patina. If these pins could tell a story, right, guys? I do not see any markings on the back, and it is very lightweight because this is like punched out 3D look, so it's not a solid piece. This one will look great in one of those metal frogs as well. Carol is out. Thank you for letting us know. So we had Marilyn and Sherry. So this is the pink flower. Marilyn is a 12. I mean, if you guys like wearing hats or big jackets or just displaying these pins, this one is a showstopper. Mm, let's see. Yeah, it's like day glow pink. So like roller skating rink neon pink is what that fluoresces like. And we are sold to Maryland. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that means she needs to go in the drawing. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is one that is totally crazy. I have no idea where this came from, what its intended purpose is for. But it's a sword, I think. I mean, it's rhinestone and glittery everywhere. Gold tone metal background. Um, it's quite detailed with all those stones on it. You have a lot of those frogs. Nice. Um, let's see what it's got the rollover clasps on the safety on the back, right? Yeah, right there. And I don't see any markings on the back of it. It's very shiny, reflecting even just the gold tone of the pin is reflecting a lot of the screen. But the rhinestones in it, they just sparkle like crazy. I mean, I suppose it could be like a letter opener, but it looks like a sword to me. 4.5 inches long by, oh, it's just a hair over 1.5 inches wide right here. So this goes in here and we roll that over and it's nice and snug right there. So it's interesting. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, for a Scottish shawl, one of those really open work knitted scarves, it would be really neat. I mean, and it would cross over to so many different kinds of anybody who likes medieval stuff, Scottish, Irish. What else was I thinking? A lot of like the mystical, magical wizardry and that hobbits and that kind of stuff too. So it could lend itself well to all sorts of different kind of collectors or wearers. Somebody who just likes something super duper shiny. It would be neat on a hat too. Wouldn't this be something on Aaron's hat that he's been wearing all year? Might have to pick something out and send it to him next year when he gets his new hat going. So, rhinestone, sword, and Sherry is out. Thank you for letting us know. It is definitely not an earring. It's got the pin right here. And the rollover clasp is right there. So, I mean, I suppose if you wanted to subject yourself to that, you could wear it as an earring, but I wouldn't want to. So, hello, Alex. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, that would be neat too, Vivian. Really cool. So we have Carolyn at 8, counting it down. Definitely an Elton John-esque. He would appreciate the sparkle and the shimmer on this one for sure. Last call. And we are sold to Carol. And that is, just make sure I know which Carol we got. There it is. Make sure we got the right one. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everyone, for your offers. And Carol is already in the drawing. Got that. Okay. Everybody cooperate. Don't stick me. And there we go. Got some really random things in here. Oh, this one's kind of fun. We did some other cameos. This is like a really small cameo inside a burst of rhinestones. The face on the black background. Oh, yeah. She did say she was going to try not to fall asleep. She's had a long day. I think it's just her hair design. I think it's just her hair up in curls or whatever. It has a rollover clasp right here. Here's what the back looks like. Again, it's like that multi-level building out with a 3D look. Each one of those little bursts has, let's see, 7, 8 rhinestones. And if we can get her to focus. It's a gold tone metal that it's all mounted on. This one is 1.5 inches across. Yay big. This would be real pretty on a headband. Sorry, I was trying to see what else we had over here that I pulled out of the bag. Oh, we have Sherry in at 3. Thank you, Sherry. So we're going to call this a burst with cameo. And oh, or an eye patch. You're a pirate. Counting it down. Thank you so much. That is a great deal on that one. That one's pretty neat. Thank you, Sherry. Take the sticky note to itself. Try it that way. I don't know if this is missing anything. Let's see if it hooks to itself. I think that's missing something. It was a bracelet, but it's not got a way to hook the ends together. So we're going to move on to something different. Oh, here we go. This is one of those stretchy bracelets in blue tone, different stones and glass beads. It has a charm that says, can't read it, upside down and backwards and all those things. Oh, I don't think I see any other turtles right now, Ma. There's more angels, more random, lots of flowers, lots of leaves. Few more Christmas ones, but I don't think I see any turtles. Unless they're further in the bag. Okay, this says follow your heart. And then the other little charm says for the journey. Upside down. It says it on both sides. There we go. For the journey. And it's an elastic band. Goes right over like so. Oh, wow, guys, look at this. I didn't test this one before. You ready for this? Oh, can we see it? So these three right here, 1, 2, 3, fluoresce green. And the same three on this side also fluoresce with some green in it. And then one more down here at the bottom also fluoresces green. So they're all blue tone beads and they fluoresce green. Mm-hmm. Not sure if you're seeing it because the blue on the blue beads, there they are. You can kind of see it a little bit there. Really kind of fun. If the, I keep saying that. Do kids still go to the roller rink and they have black lights there for fun? I mean, that's what they had in the 90s and the 80s when I went to the skating rink. Thank you, Paula. So we have Deanne in at 5. Let's see, this is blue bead bracelet. And last call sold. Thank you, Deanne. You are already in the drawing, I believe. There you are. Wonderful. Does anybody want a pin that you could put a picture in? So this is like a little locket. It's got like a sticky thing right there. It's gold tone with a bow and an oval spot where you can put a picture inside right there and it would stick in. It has a rollover clasp right there. The drop on it is 2 inches and it is just about 1.5 inches wide from the widest points here of the bow. So, what do we got here? Oh, Sandy, that's a yes. Middle school, they used to do that here too, where they would have quarterly dances and then they get the kids those glow bracelets and necklaces and stuff to buy for that too. So, not as often. Well, that's the only place that I ever had growing up that had blacklight was a skating rink. So this one is an option to put a photo in. It reminds me of the charms my grandma used to have on bracelets. At Kmart used to have the round charms that we put the little itty bitty pictures in. And then you put them on the charm bracelet. So that's definitely what that one reminds me of. Okay. Move on to another one. Pull this guy out of his bag. No glow. Silver tone, and it's like a spray. I don't know what shape to really call it, but it has blue rhinestones, the Aurora Borealis stone, and then I believe kind of the moonstone look to these marquee shaped ones. Bowling lanes, yes, very true, Vivian. This one is pretty neat. Here's the rollover clasp. So you can see it's built out in layers from front to back, so it kind of sticks out. This sticks out the farthest. It is on a silver metal way, and look at how they've attached these. Very quality way in that it's been attached. So the widest point, excuse me, jumping, 2.5 inches to widest point of just about 2.5 inches. So widest this way and then this way here. Very pretty blue colors. Wintry themed, I would say also, or nice and springy as well. Branch with berries or leaves. This would make an amazing hairpiece or something like on a comb or something like that. Oh, uh-oh, Geneva. She missed the sword. Maybe for a wedding, something blue on a hair comb or a headband, on the band of a hat. Even my grandma used to wear, she was of that era, my grandma King, that she would dress up to fly wherever she went. And she'd wear the fedoras with a big rhinestone pin on them. So this branch is all rhinestones. This one's rhinestones, and this one is rhinestones. And then this through the middle is all like the moonstone kind of look to it, with that Aurora Borealis piece on the end. I don't think I saw any markings on it, but it is certainly put together very nicely. Almost an opaly moonstone look, which also is kind of a milky blue look to it. So they coordinate very nicely. I didn't even thought about it. Yep. Well, at least you were awake for it. So 2.5 by 2.5 at its widest points. Mom's in at 11. Thank you. So Sherry, let us know. Let's call this blue spray pin. Sherry is out. Okay, counting it down. Last call. And we are sold to Mom, Maria. Thank you, thank you. I haven't seen some of these things in a while. How about an Avon pin? One of the little girls of the small world. She is 1 3/4 inches tall and 1 1/4 inches wide. And she still has her little parfum department with some in it. Yeah, it's still in there. The little perfume. She is marked on the back. Fragrance glaze, 0.02 ounces originally. Avon Company, 1971, out of New York, New York. She is older than me. Definitely older than me. But she would make a really cute, even a kid's pin, especially if you wanted to. I'm leaving it in there because there are some people who love this perfume glaze, and I am not one of them, but I am leaving it in there. The buyer can do as they wish with it. Oh, neat, Sandy. Paula says her for 3. Okay, Avon. Girl with perfume. And Sandy is counting us down. Well, everybody knows. Well, okay, everybody that's been in the chat for a while, Jeff and I celebrated our 50th birthdays in January. So I'm late January. He's early February. So we're really, really close to it. But hi, Jeanette. Thanks for lurking. I know. Oh, well, I have to tell everybody what it is inside there. If it smelled good, I'd let you know. But okay. I am biased. I don't like the florally kind of smells, and all Avon smells to me like a grandma perfume. So I'm not saying it doesn't smell good. It's just not a scent I enjoy. How about that? All right. Thank you, Paula. Let's see. How can we get this one to stay on? There it goes. I need it to go so I can read it. And Paula's already in our drawing, so we don't need to worry about that. Thank you, Miss Paula. Now those two are connected somehow. I don't know why they're connected. Yes, thank you again for all the backup. Has anyone ever seen a necklace made out of giant spoons? I am not sure. I have not researched these, but they are amazing. And somebody made a necklace out of it. And I think it's, yeah, it's missing a couple. But that'll be something later when I research it a little bit more to see what we got there. Okay. Oh, some beads. We have some random beads coming off something. We're going to throw those back in the bag super fast so we don't lose them. Not quite sure what they came off of, but all right, we got most of those under control. They were rolling all over the desk. Looks like a little something popped, like a little strand of, I'm not sure what. Might have got caught on something. All right, crisis averted. Let's see, what was I had something in my hand that I was going to show you guys because I thought it was interesting. Where did it go? Oh, this one's neat. Let's go with that. Does anybody have anyone in their life that would appreciate some Harley Davidson earrings? Now, this is a rhinestone, what, treble clef? But it is missing two, where those dark spots are. Definitely missing two stones. Those are like the, what do they call those? It's not a baguette. The bar shaped, like the straight rectangular shaped rhinestones or diamonds. That's right. There you go. Mm-hmm. I'm festive, Jeanette. They're little snowballs. Marquee. There it is. Thank you, Paula. So it definitely is missing two stones, but 2¼ inches by 1 inch. Let's see if there's any mark on the back. And it has a rollover clasp. I might need to put together a bag of crafting jewelry. I think I did start that at one point. I'm not seeing anything on the backside. Super shiny. Silver tone on the backside. Oh, it didn't. It's just because my fingers have had splits, so then they are sore. So it didn't poke me that time, thank goodness. But I didn't wear them yesterday, Sandy, so I thought I'd try and make sure and wear them today. So, all right. Good night, Laura. Thanks for coming. I know I keep putting stuff on, but I did a bunch of baking today. So then I was washing my hands constantly because I was cooking. So not a problem. I'm working on it. I am working on getting them better. They are better than they were. They're just sensitive. They're tender. So, okay. I know I had another one I kind of was looking at. I do have another bracelet. It is all rhinestones and like a cat eye looking stone, different shapes, different colors. I do not believe any of it glows. It has like a bronze metal mounting color to it. I don't think it's old. I don't think it's high-end fashion. I just think it is, what do we call that? Just for fun. It is just a little over 7 inches long with the clasp, and it would look like so, with all the different colors: reds, orange, excuse me, greens, little Aurora Borealis there. Pink, a teal, rose pink. This is a light purple. Nice, pretty colors. Exactly, Paula. All right. I'm going to put it back to the side. There's another runaway bead. And those, that is just beads. And this one that was a bracelet. It is no longer a bracelet. Just put those back in there. Okay. Oh, here's a fun one. It was upside down on the table. I didn't see it. It is a crescent moon. Like the AV Aurora Borealis rhinestones on a dark silver metal background. It has a rollover clasp. I'm thinking I saw a marking there just when I showed it to you, but it could just be how it was mounted. No, it's just put together really nice. Look at that old design, how it's been, all those stones have been put in there. Nicely set. Yeah, that one got caught on something. It'll need to go in a craft bag. 1 3/4 by 1.5 inches. Oh boy, this one could go for so many different things. It could just be a swirl. It could be a moon. It could be, I mean, you could put something else with it. Like, it'd be fun to set off another pin all together. You know, something like that. Make it a little arrangement of pins. But it is definitely nicely set. Especially from the back side, you can tell. Like I say, I don't know too much about it, but I do know some fun ones when I see them, and that's why I pick them up. So, okay. And Delaney in at 10, Veronica in at 11. Delaney was back at 12. Crescent moon. Oh, goodness. Veronica's back at 13. I did ask about Harley Davidson earrings a while ago. I don't think I saw any comments about it. No problem. 14, and Veronica is out. You can count it down. I mean, look like 7 of 9 out of Star Trek. And Delaney is counting it down. Yes, I will show them after this one. I actually have a couple different other pieces, but they're out on another spot. Those didn't make it to the magical bag. And not these ones that I have right here, Ma. They're really big ones. Well, they're not really big. They're bigger than I think my sister-in-law would like. Let's put it that way. Thank you, Delaney. And you are already in the drawing, so we are good there. So I have a string thing attached. Let's see if I can get that pulled off quick. They are on fishhook earrings, and they are a pewter kind of look. Has the eagle and then the Harley Davidson logo below it. The other one faces the opposite direction. Right. Paula wants to be for Harley Babe. Yeah. Okay, we can start them. Start them at $3. I'm good with that. The back, then I'm gonna just try and hold one up because they're so wiggly on those hooks. So it reminds me of pewter, like a pewter look. But it does not have any other marks on it, but definitely has the flying eagle and the Harley shield logo. So one on each side, one facing each direction. The drop on these earrings is 2 inches, and the eagle is at the widest point of its wing 1 inch across. So I could do double-decker. Harley Davidson snowballs right there. If there is more interest in Harley, I know where the other 2 pieces are. Jeff, are you still awake? I could have my helper fetch them for me. So we have Paula was in at 12, Deanne is in at 14. I need to get another sticky note ready. Deanne is out. Paula was in at 15. Okay, was there anybody else in between the 2 of them? So Sandy's counting it down. Thank you. I can't. Pencils just don't want to cooperate tonight. Okay, so Harley Davidson Eagle earrings. Would you be able to come over here for a second and I can tell you where something is? Please, Jeff. Deanna is out. Paul is at 15. Going twice. I'm going to put these in a little baggie so we don't lose the pieces. We are sold. Thank you. Thank you so much. Get in there. All right. This one's go. Okay. So by my keys, there should be 2 little baggies with like a bracelet and a little stud pair of earrings, like right somewhere near there. They're both Harley kind of designs. Okay. So Jeff's going to try and find those for us. Aha! It's like, where's Waldo on the desk? There was one that I was wanting to show you, and I just spotted her again. She's a little rhinestone kitty cat with red ears and eyes and a little pink nose. Gold tone background. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. She has the roll over clasp right here. And then that nice, all those really firmly mounted rhinestones. You can almost see her whole face in the back. She is 1.25 inches by 1.5 inches, basically. She's a little bit taller than she is wide. Ooh, that chat just jumped. She's a cute little kitten. Got her little whiskers in the gold. Let me double check. I do not believe nothing glows on her. So cat, rhinestone. Everybody is. Yep, Nancy was in at 8 first. It almost, the way the bar is, looks like you could maybe try and mount it on a necklace or a chain because of the way it's concave on the backside to be 3D for the cat. You could put something through there, that bar, to mount it, a bail on it or something if you did want it for a necklace, but ooh, cute little pin. Okay. Who would have thought holding up pins would make my shoulders hurt so much? It's just the holding it up right in there. Sherry is out. Thank you. Kristen is in at 13. Nancy. Who else was in? Carol was in at one point. Well, this little guy was popular. Nancy's going to 15. Make that eye patch in. Oh, let's see. I don't think I saw a mark on it. Nope, no marks. The marquee shapes for the eyes and the ears are very clever use of the shape of the rhinestones. Oh, yep, here we go. Got the kitty posts, here they come. So as we finish reporting this guy, this bot, please let us know if you're in or out. Paula can keep an eye on that while I report them, and anybody else who wants to report them can. We got last call. And looks like we have Nancy in at 15. Thank you all so much. And we are sold. Glad I found him back in the Where's Waldo-ness of my desk. And Nancy is already in the drawing. Thank you. Okay. I will, since I had Jeff go get those other Harley designs, I'm going to put those up quick. Thank you for reporting. I appreciate that. So here is, right, there you go, Kristen. The perfect pin. Definitely. Okay, these are little itty bitty studs that have the Harley Davidson logo, the shield logo. Am I too close? There you go. They are just tiny. So like literally 3/8 inch wide by a 1/4 inch tall. There's a pair of them. And those can start at $3. They have posts on them. Oh, those are the backers on it. I don't know if, oh, they are stuck on there. Good. Is any sort of marking on the back? There is. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what, guys? These are 925 silver. I'm going to try and, okay. All the pieces here. Let me see. Somewhere, thanks to Miss Helen, I have one of these magic holders. See if I can get it up there close enough for you to see that. So it's the back side of the shield. And it says 925 on it. And then the Harley Wings like logo stamped in it. What else does it say? Yeah. It says something else, but it's yeah. So those are 925 silver. Shouldn't hurt your ears if your ears are sensitive. And those are probably $30, $40 earrings to start with between the Harley logo and the silver, the metal it's made out of. So they're super tiny, super cute. Got Paula in at 6, and I'm now going to put them back in the bag before I lose any of their parts and pieces. Vintage 55 was at 5. Paula was at 6. Those would make a great gift. Vintage 55 is at 7. Thank you. Oh, wow. Can't believe it's after 10 o'clock already. Amazing. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for everybody for hanging out and coming tonight. I appreciate it so much. I'll probably do, I don't know, 3, 4 things, another 10, 15 minutes of items, and then we'll do our drawing for tonight, since I know it is getting a little bit late. Paula is in at 10. And Vintage 55 is out. Okay, going once, going twice. Yes, so you're lucky if you're in on the West Coast. It's a little bit earlier still. I know I know Paula's over, she's 2 hours later than me, so. All right, we are sold to Paula for 10. Thank you so much. And put that on there. Whoa, all right. Cooperate, tape. There we go. Everybody in. And this was the other item I had that Jeff got for me. It is the Harley shield on a necklace, like a pendant. Oh, it's going to be hard to read that. I assume it says Harley Davidson with a copyright. What I cannot read is if there is any of the marking for what kind of material it is made out of. But the front side is all in rhinestones. And it's on a chain. This is kind of it's an interesting, it's a little bit different. It's not quite a flat, just a regular loop. Got a little character to it. And the end of the extender has the little Harley shield as well. Mom's going in at 3. Thanks, Ma. So without the extender, the drop on this necklace is 9.5 inches. So it's about an 18, 19-inch necklace. And then the extender will give you another 2 inches if you want. So 19, 20 inches total if you went all the way to the end of the extender. That's the back side. Turn over, show everybody the rhinestone shiny side. There we go. The rhinestone Harley emblem. Oh, the emblem itself, the pendant itself is 1 inch across by 1 inch. Because of the little bail right here, it's also 1 inch that way. So we have Carol in at 12. Okay, rhinestone Harley necklace. Mom's at 14. Carol is out. Going once. Also going to put this back in the bag. There's no moving pieces, but at least it won't get tangled up with anything else. Last call. And we are sold. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad I remembered where those were for just to grab them quick. Okay. This is a little interesting. It's like a little house scene with a cactus, a large cactus next to a cabin. It's silver tone, I believe, with the tarnish on it, that it might be sterling or silver. It's got a mark on, it's got 2 marks on it. It has the rollover clasp right here, and it's very dark tarnished on the back. But, so let's see, how close can we get? There's a mark right here, and then there's a mark right here. Looks like a hashtag for a fence. Kind of giving me New Mexico, Southwestern kind of vibes. 1 3/4 inch wide and 1 1/4 inch tall with the cactus sticking up here. So about like so, right? A house eating cactus. Well, you know, Southwestern, it's definite. I can probably say within certainty that it is silver, but can't guarantee you, but that's my educated guess. So we have Sherry in at 4. All right, Sandy, thank you. Carol's in at 5. So house with cactus. Carol's in at 8. I'm guessing maybe there's some sort of an artist connected to this, but I would need a loop to read the mark right here. My cheap cheaters are not powerful enough to read that. Looks like maybe an AA initials. And it does say Sterling, I believe. Yep, it says Sterling. To get it right under the light, and then I get right up close to you guys. Sorry. But I think it says AA right there, and then it says Sterling around it in the circle. So, I mean, what's sad about a lot of this stuff is it's being scrapped for the value of the metals, and then you lose the artistry of someone who's handcrafted, you know, something like this. So, I mean, buy it for the image and the artistry that they've done to it. So it's pretty cool. All right, Sherry is out, Carol is in, Paul is counting it down. Wonderful, thank you. And let's see, look for the name while we put that on there. I think Carol has already entered in the drawing. So thank you very much, Carol. All right, let's do, how about 2 more and we'll do our drawings. Does that sound, or maybe, where are we at? 1 or 2 more? You guys tell me. I see a lot of Christmas trees, but that doesn't really help very many people out. This one is I see a Santa snowman, a snowman, several wreaths. 1 more? Okay. Let's do another angel. How's that? $3 start. She's got a big pink faceted stone for her head, big open wings, and a very interpretive body there. So again, with the tie tack back 10 more. Well, you know, I mean, the beauty of it is eventually, if we run out of things to do, we can come back to some cookie cutters, more jewelry later in the week if I run out of things. $2, 2 inches by 1.5 inches wide. 1.5 inches wide by 2 inches tall. So I don't want to wear out my welcome. I don't want to wear out my Paula. I know Jeff was heading upstairs, I believe. So, and the other thing is I don't want to wear myself out. I want to be able to go for each of these nights for about 2.5 hours with you guys and make it to the end of the 12 days, because last year, in the middle of it, if anybody was here then, we had a power outage for almost 24 hours. That was fun. And then I also got a cold. So yes, totally want to make sure that you guys be here or be present for the drawing if you wish to be as well. So we have Sherry in at 4. And Paula had a rough day yesterday, so we got to cut her a little slack. So let's see. Vivian, are you in or out? We had you at 3. Sherry was at 4. Vivian is out. So we can count it down. Okay. I think this worked really well with the it's kind of a combination of quick claim to turning into an offer. What did you guys think of it for tonight? Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Vivian. Let's see. And Sherry she is in the drawing already, so that's awesome. Okay. How about we'll work on our drawing stuff. So let me do a quick scoot things out of the way. How did you like the way that worked tonight? Was it understandable? It worked. It went really quickly. I thought we were able to get through a lot of items. That's one of the things I like to be able to do. I like to be able to bring you them at good, low starting points. Thank you guys. So I think once everybody knew the program, I think it went pretty well. So thank you. It looks like we're getting good feedback on that. Wonderful. And yeah, that's the way it's a little bit more fair for everyone. Like the only reason I would see doing like just a quick claim again would be if when I have multiple items, such as like when the weights come up. When we hit the weight day. Oh, you're on your heat on the heating pad. That's nice. I need one of those for my feet. Sandy, that would be awesome. All right, I'm folding up everybody's name, putting you in the bucket for tonight's drawing. Are you hurting too, Sandy? Or is it just that chilly? We got 50 thumbs up. Nice. Awesome. Okay, we have tonight. See, instead of crackers, or candies, we have tonight's bucket. So I'm going to pull out 2 names, and then you get to pick. So I have in my other one, I have the prizes on colored paper. So I have pink, yellow, and green will be our winner's choices. Okay. I'm trying to think if I didn't write down who won the other night. So I guess it doesn't matter if they are duplicates or not. So, okay. First one is, oh, bad back. Well, you know, at least you're still here to fight another day, Sandy. First winner is Marilyn Rutledge. Are you still in the chat? So I will need to know pink, yellow, or green from you. It was you. Right? And I totally spelled it wrong, but you recognized your name anyway. All right. We'll watch for her in the chat. If she doesn't pop up in the chat, if she's already headed out tonight, let's see, how will we do it? We can either, what do you think? Pick a color for her, or wait till we see her the next day. I couldn't get the sticky one apart. Okay, here's the second winner. Dax Delaney. Is Marilyn still in the chat? If we say her name a few times, will she wake up? All right. I'm not seeing Marilyn comment yet. So we'll give it a little bit. Make sure. There's Delaney. Okay. So we'll go ahead and let Delaney pick a color. Yellow, green, or pink? I have multiples of each one. I just randomly wrote my prizes. No Marilyn yet. Okay. Randomly wrote them on here. You want to know live and green. Hey, there's Marilyn. Okay, I got a green one for you. Marilyn, you're a winner for one of our giveaways tonight. So please pick a color, pink, yellow, or green. So Delaney picked green, and so these are all my favorite things. So these are things I use all the time on a daily basis and love and use and hope that you guys will enjoy as well. And you won snack bags. I know that sounds silly, but they have these new size snack bags. They're Walmart generic brand, but they are a 3x3 inch, basically 4x4 inch bag, and they are the best size bags for so many things. So I hope that you will be able to use those for something in your life as well. I put some snacks in it for throwing things in the car to have something throughout the day. And I also use them for bagging up a lot of stuff for my booth and for sales like this. So Marilyn is picking pink. All right, I got a pink one for you. Now, Marilyn, would you like to know live, or would you like for it to be a surprise when it comes in the mail to you? I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. I bounced a few ideas off of Jeff. I bounced a few ideas off of Paula, and this is what I came up with. Right? She wants to know live. Okay, let me get the sticker to open up for us. You get a spatula. They are from IKEA, and I love this spatula. Brand new. They work great constantly, and I put them in the dishwasher almost every day, and they never come apart, and they never warp, and I love them. Because otherwise I get the ones that melt all the time. So congratulations, ladies. I love that I'm able to share some of my favorite things with you all as well. So now all the winners from today will go in the big pot, including you two, as soon as I write your names down, for our grand prize winner at the end of the 12 days. And we will draw that on the 23rd for free shipping for your 12 days of Christmas box. So I know I gave them for stocking stuffers to the kids one year, these spatulas. Every time, I think it's been about 2 years since I've been to IKEA, because there's one up in Denver. And I'm like, I need to get back to IKEA. I need more spatulas because like they get lost. The only reason that they don't work is because I can't find them back. But I don't know if it's, but they definitely aren't getting lost in the dishwasher. So that's awesome. So, all right. Yes, it is fun. So yeah, that was really, it is fun because I wanted it to be where, you can share it with everybody, or you can have a surprise when your package comes. So, all right. Thank you, everyone. I definitely have more pins and more cookie cutters. We didn't get through either one of those on our previous nights. So, oh, cool, Sherry. Yes. So again, I am holding all of the items throughout the whole 12 days of Christmas as an open box. And at the end of my 12 days, I will be, I'm invoicing each night so we can keep up on it. So if there's an issue, you can tell me then and address it then as we go along. If I have put something in it wrong or forgot something, you just let me know. And then at the end, I will do a invoice for the shipping only. So a couple days after Christmas, I will start making sure everybody's stuff is all in the right place, all together, and then I will weigh it and send you a shipping fee for all the 12 days at once. So that will save everyone on shipping costs at the end of all of it. So, well, thank you so much. It's been really fun. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming and hanging out and making my YouTube experience as well really fun. So good night, everybody. Thank you, Miss Paula. Keep feeling better. And everyone, and Sandy, we're on your heating pad already. So I will see everybody tomorrow night for day 4. Have a great night, everyone. See you soon.